Live from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Kansas City Royals.
And now, your 2000
first pitch coming your way next.
Kansas City Royals.
All right, just about set to go. And starting this one is Jordan Lyles.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And here it comes. Swing and a ball popped up. Witt under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent, and you always seem to...
Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he'll make it into third with a triple. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
The first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Foul ball there. The pitch. There's a swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Next offering misses. 1-2 the count.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Next offering way off the plate. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And Guerrero is set down. Runner tags from third. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And it's 1-0.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job driving that run from third.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Ground ball up the middle. Witt handles the chance, sends it to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Blue Jays 1. KC coming to bat. Bottom of the first. And on the hill in this one, Kevin Gausman. What do you have on him?
Well, Boog, along with great stuff that he has consistency. I mean, this guy's got a proven track record. You know when he takes the ball and goes out there to compete, he's going to give you everything he's got. Unload the tank, try to pitch deep into the ball game, and he almost always finds a way to make it very tough on opposing lineups, even when he doesn't have his best stuff, and that is the mark of a true competitor.
MJ Melendez stands in now and lets that one go for a strike. Here comes a pitch. And there's a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. And down on strikes. And one away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way. But that time, a little anxious.
Bobby Witt Jr.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. And that's in there for strike one. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
No, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
And the righty deals.
Ball 1.
Up the middle. Gathers and throws to first. And they get Perez for the out. Inning over. Royals bats are quiet there. They're down 1-0. Back here in Kansas City, here's the left fielder, Dalton Varsho.
For the Blue Jays, the left fielder, number 25, Dalton.
The right-hander back to work. And that one fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Out to center. Waters makes the grab. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Perez right there to make the grab. And there's 2 away.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Brandon Belt.
Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, but they lead it 1-0. We head to the bottom of the second. So up now for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino.
Royals, the first baseman.
So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one.
got him out on the front foot.
Batting fifth,
Couldn't keep the hands
the
back
right
long
fielder,
enough and
Edward
played right into
Olivares.
the hands of the pitcher.
So digging in, Edward Olivares. Turned on, but foul wide of third. The 0-2 stays alive. Here's the 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Bounced out to short. Bichette collects over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, Kyle Isbell.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
2 outs. Swing and a miss.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is that. Royals go down 1-2-3, still behind by a count of 1-0. Welcome back. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. When you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Olivares makes the grab, 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Kevin.
Here's Kiermaier now. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And he grounds one to the right side. Pasquantino takes it to the bag, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, right fielder, George Springer.
And now here is George Springer. Popped out to left his first time.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
And the right-hander deals. And that one wrapped foul. And he deals. Got him. And the inning is over.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
As we go to the last of the third. Here's Hunter Dozier to the dish.
The third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
Gosman back to work. There's a strike.
He doesn't get a knock right here. That pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
They say you win.
0-2.
The 0-2 stays alive. Ball one there.
1-2.
Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Now it's the second baseman, Michael Massey. That one's in there, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
0-2.
And a pitch. Bounce to the left side. Fires over to Guerrero. And two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
The center fielder, Drew Waters.
2 outs, base is empty. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Drew Waters. In there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Lifted in the air, right center field. And that is Springer. Makes the catch, inning over. Nothing doing for the Royals. They trail here, 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, new inning getting started. Bo Bichette up to the dish.
The shortstop, Bo Bichette.
And the pitch. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Slings it across. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Now batting, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And a pitch. Strike two.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 away.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Next to hit, Alejandro Kirk. Lifted in the air, out to left. Isbell makes the catch, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And welcome back. Now it's the DH, MJ Melendez.
Leading up for the Royals, the designated hitter, MJ Melendez.
The pitch. There's a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
This one high in the air to left center. Kiermaier on the move to his right. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Bobby Witt.
And next up for the Royals, Bobby Witt Jr. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all three swings.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Left field. Varsho moving under it. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 away.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador.
So 2 down now, and here is Salvador Perez. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Righty to the plate. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. The Royals yet to pick up a hit here. Next pitch misses, and the count 1-2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. KC down in order. And it remains 1-0. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, now the left fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, the left fielder, number 25, Dalton
The pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
1-2 now. And that one sliced foul. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He made him pay for that one, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Matt Chapman next up for the Blue Jays. He popped out his first time.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Chopped to third. Dozier picks it up. One away here in the fifth.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, Brandon Belt.
So up next, Brandon Belt. And he hits a ground ball right side. Fine play in the hole for the out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for Toronto, Whit Merrifield. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And here it comes. This one in the air, right field. And there's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they...
Merrifield on the move. Next pitch is popped up. And the inning is over. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back here in Kansas City, John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Vinny Pasquantino.
Vinny Pasquantino.
And he deals. And that one in the air center field. Kiermaier drifts towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
The right fielder, number 14, Edward Olivares.
And stepping in is the speedy Edward Olivares. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Calls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Isbell.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Kyle Isbell. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
He's got a good rhythm going. 2 quick outs. Guy like that wants to get the ball, deliver that next pitch, get back in the dugout as quickly as possible.
The Royals hitless so far in the game. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Royals bats are quiet there. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, George Springer. On the ground to the left. Witt over to pick it up. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette will hit next. On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. In the air, out towards left center. Isbell pulls it down, 2 away now. The throw is wild and it gets away.
The batter, the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Alejandro Kirk getting ready to hit. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Back over to first, and he's back in that time as well. And first offering is fouled off. Good eye right there.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Two outs. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Waters drifts towards it, brings it in for the 3rd out. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. Blue Jays 2 and the Royals nothing. And welcome back. Now the third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
Leading up for the Royals, the third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
Gosman back to work. Now a fly ball to right center. And that is Springer. Makes the grab, 1 away.
The batter, number 19, second baseman, Michael.
And now, Michael Massey. First time up, he grounded to third. In there, and it's 0-1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
0-1 now. And there's a ball.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
The Royals still looking for their first hit in this one. the count 1-2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Line drive, base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Back to the top of the lineup, MJ Melendez. The next to hit.
Batter, number 1.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Here we go. Man at second. Swings and misses, and that is the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. 7th inning coming up. Blue Jays 2 and the Royals nothing. Top of inning number 7, and now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, the left fielder, number 25, Dalton Varsho.
And the right-hander back to work. And fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now. In the air, left side, Isbell settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out.
The batter, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Here's Matt Chapman. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Out towards right center field, Olivares settles underneath it, hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Brandon Bell.
And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Brandon Bell. Ripped on the ground to second, base hit. And that extends the inning for Whit Merrifield.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
So up next for Toronto, Whit Merrifield, 1 for 2. And the first offering is not close. Rolled over to third. Base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Back-to-back base hits. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jordan Lyles won't go any further tonight. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Taylor Clark gets handed the rock out of the pen, and his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance.
Taylor.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's Kevin Kiermaier.
Pretty amazing going way back. Possibly the best center fielder I've ever seen.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Looking for some insurance. Or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
Bell over at second. Merrifield on at first with 2 down. On the ground, right side. Now the throw to first on the run. And that is that. Mission accomplished from the Royals bullpen that time. 7th inning stretch time. Blue Jays 2 and the Royals nothing. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 7th. Now the number 2 hitter, Bobby Witt Jr.
The shortstop.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And a pitch. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Varsho moving back for this one. Hauls it in after a long run. And there's one away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires. That one fouled off. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 gone now. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
2 outs, base is empty. Vinny Pasquantino will hit next. That one's in there, 0-1.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss there.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Next offering is fouled back. Stays alive. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Royals go down 1-2-3, and they're down 2-0. We're at the top of the 8th. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, George Springer.
Toronto, the right fielder, number 4, George.
The line to kick the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The wind to the pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Olivares under it. And it's caught for the out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Bo.
And next for Toronto, Bo Bichette. First offering misses the mark. Bullpen action for the Royals. Josh Stamon appears to be getting loose. That one ripped. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Here's a big power threat. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Line drive. And no one can get there. It falls in. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, catcher.
So a man aboard. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Alejandro Kirk. First offering, and it just misses. And the right-hander deals. This to center field. Waters in position. He makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. One left for Toronto as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Edward Olivares.
Edward Olivares.
The right-hander back to work. That one missed. So 2 balls and no strikes.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at-bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
Now batting.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Here's the left fielder, Kyle Isbell. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. New pitcher on here, Eric Swanson, and he'll work on holding this lead.
Number 50, Eric Swanson.
First pitch just misses.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Next offering is in for a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Next one misses. 2-1. Tying run at the plate. To third, Chapman. And that is a big first out.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Hunter Dozier steps in for the Royals. Fought off foul. The tying run at the plate. There's a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And the pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Around third. Here's the throw. It's offline, and he scores. And it's a one-run game.
Well, that at-bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Now at the plate, Michael Massey. In there for strike one. Kicks and fires. And downstairs.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't happen.
Over to Bichette. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at-bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Drew Waters stands in.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitch.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. That's it for a strike. No throw. He's in there safely. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Pulls that one foul. Runner leads away at second. Stays alive. Man on second, 2 down. Strike 3, got him swinging. Good job at damage control right there.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Pitching change here, Josh Taylor. It's his job to keep his team in the game.
Number 38, Josh Taylor.
Back here in Kansas City, all set to start the 9th in this one. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho.
The left fielder, number 25, Dalton Varsho.
The pitch. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there, just couldn't catch up.
Oh, 1 down. Up the middle, Massey handles. He is safe.
Got himself in great position and couldn't have played that one any better, but just stood no chance with that great speed running down the line.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Throws to second for 1. Back to first, double play. 3-6-3, nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Brandon Bell. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. This one popped up right side and makes the play, and that's out number 3. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order, due up. Blue Jays 2 and the Royals 1. Now it's Jordan Romano out of the bullpen. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 68, Jordan Romano.
So the Royals batting order turns over. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, MJ Melendez.
The designated hitter.
And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
The pitch. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a swing and a miss. And now 1 away. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
So up now for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th.
These home fans, they are making a lot of noise, putting pressure on that pitcher out there.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Ball to strike. High fly ball, right field. Springer there makes the catch. 2 away.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Salvador Perez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
The pitch. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these guys, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For Kansas City, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. The winning pitcher is Kevin Gausman. The loss goes to Jordan Lyles. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.